Shepard, hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends, and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Криос. Мне нравится, кажется, по всей Нормандии тут гуляет здесь. Потом по Нормандии походить со всеми поговорить.
May I speak with you, Commander? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of you. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the...
Per your orders, I have... The latest reports on the security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
Ready for the next mission?
Greetings, Commander.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
So,
how did I get volunteered to crawl through the ducts?
You're the power control engineer, not me.
Капец.
Да я в инженер в отсеке. Где инженеры стоят, пацана что-то нету. Я начал говорить, а там пацан трубку кладет. Я по Нормандии просто со всеми общаюсь.
Какой пацан?
В инженере там 3 инженера. Главный инженер и пацан с девчонки из второй части, который перешли.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Hey, Commander.
А ты с водителем этого
I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rough. So war's loco.
А, ты имеешь в виду на корабле?
We need to work together.
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure,
Нет.
but...
у тебя, наверное,
Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
Бля, мне не хватает в одном месте сета, блядь, ног, в другом груди, блядь. Могу я сет целый собрать? Не хочу я из разных сетов ходить. Броня царапер буду бегать. Символично.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
The Turians will hold.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for...
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, this has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I...
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculation, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go
Я
again.
говорю с ней.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Я в Джокера отшил бы сразу. Я сказал, иди гуляй, Вася.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shut.
Didn't you used to work for those? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And the important thing is that you kicked their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Эш я защитил. Все поговорил. Насчет самое тягомотин. Маша, если что, задание Цитадель отпуск, это тоже ДЛЦ. Не выполняй его.
Ну ладно.
Блять, куча сейчас найдешь, этих меток куча. Система называется Утопия.
Signal confirmed.
поругаешься, всем скажешь. Скажите, какую главную миссию выполнить. Может, тебе понравится. Вот.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
We lost a lot of good people when Saren and the Geth hit this place.
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
No kidding. I remember. I'd lost most of the 212. I was running for cover, under fire from the Geth. Man, a few hostile Geth look pretty reasonable compared to what we're fighting these days.
Guess you've come up in the world.
I had help.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Any idea whether it's part of the Crucible?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. Since the original dig site here contained a warning about the Reapers, it could be connected to the Crucible.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here. No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They rebuilt after the Geth attack. They can rebuild again.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
But you'd still remember.
Look at that. Bits of Protean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Ever find a dinosaur in your digs, Liara?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Эшли подъебала Лиару.
Sure was.
Ну, пошутила, типа.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus. There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean like those bodies we found back on Ilos?
Yes, but this Prothean is still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted? You mean like when the Solarians brought the Krogan out of the Stone Age?
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Ambush!
Ты что, на Нормандии?
Okay.
Маш.
Да.
Understood.
before more of them come back.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Куда мне идти?
Со всеми поговорила?
Я потащу.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Блять.
I've got the signal.
Блин, нам в начале ты Секир даже говорит. Докторша, потом я возвращаю, уже хочу лететь. Такие Андерсон внизу. Нельзя сразу сказать.
It lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Мне там сказали тоже поговорить, я пока хуй забил, потом миссию выполним. Я по-любому всегда там после каждой миссии ну, разговариваешь с этой хуйней. Поэтому не пошел.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
I hate fighting in cities. This isn't a battlefield. It's somebody's home.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Хотя увидишь, кстати, немного воспоминаний с Протеан. Классные города у них были. Протеан увидишь, кстати. Ну, это пенсионер похож. Помню.
Victory! Seal the bunker!
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here. Right away.
А Ляра, нехуй, блядь, ты разъебал Ляра. Стоять сколько, блядь. О! Что, блядь? Я пиздец, блядь. Я ебал.
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
Бля, я не посмотрел.
Got it.
пиздец.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Commander, there's a lot of hostiles inbound. We have to hold this position. Got it.
Got it.
There they are.
I'm on it.
Нет. Что? Крадется, блядь. Крадущийся, блядь.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Let's make the most of it.
А патроны можно?
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
There's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Whoa!
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
Jack, Jack. Понимаешь, где они? Дым, дали.
Got it. Okay. Right away.
There. You can open the life pod now. There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Неловко получилось.
A living Protean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists haven't had any luck in determining what the catalyst is. If the Protean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. For a soldier facing the Reapers, I sense more confidence than fear. You believe you are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the Crucible. We've started building it.
Crucible?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Then I'd say you found an ally. The goal of this ship is to wipe the Reapers from existence.
But how far are you willing to go to achieve that goal? I do not believe you, Commander. Lying is a biological marker. There is doubt behind your words.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the Crucible?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more. I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory...
It was common among my people. Imparting experience through touch. Complicated ideas could be absorbed.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacon.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be... Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge.
Things like Reaper invasion.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you. Witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was...
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the...
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Protean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the others?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried.
I had no idea Protheans were...
It was by necessity. Very early, we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite...
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turned until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods.
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the...
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Protean, we would have commanded the races of your time to prepare, but traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have...
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a... But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive.
Well, thank you. I think. Is there anything more you can tell us about...
Only the stories we heard. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that...
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for... Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long... There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing...
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the record so the Reapers...
The scientists eventually went...
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against them?
Attrition. We fought them system by system. Planet by... Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could...
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people then turned against us. but there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races the Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, the subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only...
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate.
Then it may be your only hope.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Я не могу. Ты здесь, Маш?
Да.
Тут этот, Явик говорит, ну, Протеанин говорит...
Подожди.
So much has been lost. So much has changed. And yet the Reapers are still here.
Kenneth, do you ever...
You should go see Adams, Commander.
Good news on the installation of that thermal piping.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest? I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council's other guards, it's like death just follows her around.
I've always loved the M35.
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect field. Jump or stick. No speed, no lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
Надо, блядь, пиздить постоянно.
Hey there.
Забыл поменять курс.
mentioned something about you two having some fun next time. Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games have been built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
The council sat and watched. And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
Shepard.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making it.
It's more than that. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one faith that any of us will live.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but...
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit and runs, but it's not enough. It's time.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have...
I don't like the sound of that.
No. And that...
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the...
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard. I meant the Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vision.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Commander. Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time.